The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
In now, Max Muncy. He pulls this one into right. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Lifted in the air out to right. That's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Into the corner and slicing foul. On the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. With Merrifield next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you.
One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Haize there. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. A ball and two strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
KC down in order. They trail this one. Next for the Dodgers, Haize. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready on 1 and 2. Shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Chris Taylor. Belted. Deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Standing in, number 48, runner in scoring position with two gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. The 1-1 home. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Max Muncy to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now that third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. To the plate now, Corey Seager. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Merrifield is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nicky Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chopper down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Kershaw looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Smith. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Oh, beautiful dive. He's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His third home run of the ball game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the lead is now 7-2. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Cody Bellinger. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping into the box,
A.J. Pollock.
He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground is short.
Mondesi scoops it up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Royals 2. In is Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. KC down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here's Corey Seager. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dozier moving back, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 48. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Mookie Betts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Maikel Franco. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Just hung in there on that one. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field is 4th in the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
To the plate now, Max Muncy. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Justin Turner trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to do.
Line to the right side. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. In now, Chris Taylor. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Royals 2. So digging in now, Nicky Lopez. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. Still 2-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Merrifield stands at first with 1 out. Now a chopper to first. pitch might only get one. Fielded cleanly. There's one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding in, Jorge Soler. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. That won't help much. It's 11-2. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Now at the plate, number 48 has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. Runner goes in there. Now the throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Mookie Betts will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Hunter Dozier. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Fouled away. Dozier aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Royals 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Next up is Max Muncy. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Right side and right into the shift. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive
swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger as the blowout continues. Jake Newberry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
4 runs here in this half inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate, number 48. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 16-2. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in now, Nicky Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that is through into right field for a single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He reached on a single last. Time and later Matt Beatty will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Line to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He went deep last time up.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard towards the hole. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Matt Beatty remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The designated
Next
hitter,
will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
now batting, right field.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
16-2 the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers bang out 10 home runs. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. Danny Duffy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.